Hey guys, welcome to the College League, Season 11. We're going to get the playoffs and the offseason done. Going to take a quick look at our matchups. So we got Living Flame versus Psychonauts, Brutes versus Direwood out west, and then we got the Trees and Spiders, and Barrel Gulch and the Panthers in the east. So we'll get started right here. Walrus wants to wait on his. It sounds like TB's not going to be able to make it, but we'll try and hold off, see if he can show up. Let's take a quick look at Living Flame and the Psychonauts. So for seniors, Eric the Smurf and the Great Gatsby both leaving. Probably one of the better duos in college history. Both leaving after this season. And for Living Flame, Golmir, Poneth, the two seniors leaving there. And for the Panthers, they got Demothy and Bader, the two seniors that are going to be leaving. For Barrel Gulch, Randall. That's about it. Barrel Gulch, pretty young team. Here we got Torin, Sareth, and Torbenson, but pretty young team as far as their starters go. Stonefist, gonna lose a few. They got Here leaving, one of the top fantasy point earners all time. Dictor's leaving, Astor's leaving, Esdell, he's gotten some playing time. So Stonefist losing several players. Direwood, Shayera only. D lineman. I got a pretty young team too. Hopefully stay relevant a couple more years. Is that all of them? Oh, Dark Valley. And for Dark Valley, Pulsar's leaving, Ashhair, Deerog, the Redwood, Gerhardt, Mouflin. Some Spiders losing 5 players. All right, let's get it started right here. Number 1 seed Psychonauts out west. Junior, nothing. Block, 3rd and 2. Complete to the Smurf, first down. Junior hits Eric. Oh, Eric fumbles. It goes over to Living Flame. Opening possession fumble. Shawana runs to the outside. 3rd and 3. Calanter gets stopped. Back to the Psychonauts. Osu runs for a couple. Oh, Block swings it out, and Spiceland, the freshman, with a pick. Couple quick turnovers by Psychonauts. But their defense is holding up. Moss with a big catch. Osu takes off, breaking tackles, breaks another. 23-yarder for the first score. Shawana runs it for 7. Calanter. Nice run, breaks free, gets the first. Calanter stopped at the goal line. Nothing going for Living Flame, and Shawana taken out by Carlos. Another pick though. 3 forced turnovers now. And a completion to Hellstrike for a touchdown. 1-1. Third and 1, block. Complete. Gatsby to Haas, first down. Short passing game's working. Frick, big play, first and goal. Gatsby hits Haas. Psychonauts retake the lead. Daniela in off the bench, runs for a few, but can't get the first. Kanosu passes, gets Haas, first down. Block, nothing. Swing out to Haas for a few. Kanosu just barely gets the first. Block hits Gatsby. Down to the goal line. And completion to Haas. Psychonauts up by 2. Third and 1. Daniela stopped. That Psychonaut defense playing tough. 2-score lead even with all the turnovers. Ponathan for a sack. That's number 47. That's got to put Ponat's top 10 all time in sacks. Third and 9. Gatsby takes it and runs a 23-yarder. 4-1 Psychonauts. Big play by Golmir. Daniela hits a Neef for 7. Planter hits a Neef. Living Flame pulls it within 2. Ross is making some plays. There's one to the Smurf. He breaks one. Block swings it out to Gatsby. And another touchdown. Neef with a nice run. Daniela in off the bench. Moves the chains. Flame would about need a miracle at this point. And a pick by Carlos. Speed this one up a bit. Pick by Hellstrike. As potent as that Psychonaut offense is, Living Flame forced them into a bunch of mistakes. Fumble recovered by the Psychonauts. Haas with a big play. Haas with a score. So the number 1 team, best record in college, gonna advance to the Western Conference Championship. Psychonauts 7-2. Carlos, sneaky good game. Caused the injury, got a pick, bunch of tackles. Okay, waiting on Walrus. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one out here, out in the east. So we got the Trees versus the Spiders. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to touch those Psychonauts. Gorgo starts him off. Nice run. Tobias taken out by Gorgo. Pulsar with a big catch. And Pulsar 50 yards for a touchdown. Spiders with the early lead. run. Craig, nothing. Asher stopped. 3rd and 10 for Gorgo. Spins out of one, but Gase gets him. Back to the trees. Rethick, the Orc, with a big catch. 1st down. Steelbinder, nothing. Ockford. Gase. Sundergrave on 3rd and 3. Hits Gase, but they can't get the first. Back to Dark Valley. Pulser, big catch. And a pick by Gase. The big tree dropped back into coverage. Is Gase normally a cover? There's Gase with a big catch. 1st down. Sundergrave hits Gase. Tie it up. No, Gase is a linebacker. Asher goes deep, wide open. Pulser. Oh, and he breaks too. Huge play by Pulser, just a monster. Sundergrave, nothing. Steelbinder. It's Gase. Big play, 1st down. Sundergrave, no, deflected by Ildwater. Another deflection by Ildwater. And they hold them. Spiders keeping the passing attack in check. Steelbinder hits Rethick, 1st down. With another first. And 3rd and inches. Complete. Tie game 2-2. And a pick by Rethick. So 2-2 at half, but the trees look to be in control. Ockford, big play, sets him up a 1st goal. And Sundergrave with the score. Oh, I wasn't even looking at chat. All right. We'll probably go back, do my game, and then do yours. Virgo, big play. Trees up by 1. Run right up the middle. Big play. Spiders tie it up. Gase, another big catch. 1st down. Durog in for a sack. Redwood. Ockford hits Rethick. Go up by 1. Craig, nothing. 2nd down, Asher. Gets Ildwater, 1st down. Gorgo to the outside, breaks 1. Move the chains. Craig, nothing. Asher stopped, 3rd and 7. Gorgo hits Asher. And he gets bounced back. Ball to the trees, 1-score lead. Oh, I don't think I checked on the trees. The tree's only senior is a Lawton. A big, brutal tree. Number 94. Died last year, and then Rez came back for his senior season. And a pick by the Spiders. We're in the fourth quarter. Spiders with a chance to tie it up. So trees are a pretty young team, too. Big catch, breaking tackles, gets him to the 15-yard line. Asher gets a few. Gorgo gets the first and goal. Craig sacked. Asher stopped. Gorgo, 3rd and goal. And the Spiders tie it up. 7 plays to go. Completion, 1st down, 5 plays to go. Ockfor hits Steelbinder, 1st down. Sundergrave, bad pass, 2nd goal. Steelbinder to the end zone, and he hits Gase with 3 plays to go. And that's gonna do it. Woodland marches down the field and scores. And Woodland's going to advance to the Eastern Conference Championship. Good game. All right, Brutes and Dyerwood. Dichter versus Mullins. Gets it started, gets to the outside, gets 9, cannonball, terrible pass, Grin gets the first, Mullins, big run for Mullins, 1st down, cannonball, I think we have to take out Dichter, that might be our only hope. Oh, we throw a pick to here. Dichter stopped at the line. Master. Complete to Besh. Walrus talking shit. 3 and a sack by Shayera, the sack master. Mullins takes it up the middle. Nice run for Mullins, 1st down, cannonball, sacked. Grin tries for the outside, nothing. 3rd and forever. And can't get it. Back to the Brutes. Oh, we got to tackle better. 2nd and 9, Dichter, there we go. 3rd and 7. These little short passes are killing us. Besh with a catch. 1st and goal. Dichter gets it in. Brutes take the lead. 1-0. Mullins up the middle. Second and 9. Grin. Mullins. Spins, runs him over. 1st down. Cannonball ain't doing shit. Neither is Grin. It's like the Ballister days. There we go. Mullins in, tied up 1-1. Men Jr. taken out by Ackerman. It's going to bring in Thunder Grip on the outside. For a score, 2-1 Brutes. Attaboy Mullins. Cannonball. Grows, nothing there. Grin. Gets a few. Mullins. Sets him up a first and goal. Cannonball hits Thunder Grip in off the bench. 2-2. Thunder Grip would be a weapon if I had a quarterback. First and goal, big play by the Brutes. Second and goal, Astor. And they score 3-2. Oh, Mullins fumbles it. Nothing on first. Nothing on second. 3rd and 10. Mullins in for a big sack. Back to Dyerwood. Brutes up by 1 at half. Go, Grin. Attaboy. There we go, Mullins. Hey, Sega, glad you could make it. Mullins. Another first down. Cannonball. It's Thunder Grip. 3-3. Maybe Cannonball can sling it a little bit. Shayera in for another sack. 3rd and 13. Hold him. Let's go. Oh, then we throw another pick. 3rd and 7. Ackerman. Complete. And they just barely get the first. 3rd and 12. And a stop. Back to Dyerwood. Dichter! Cannonball! You served a purpose! The brutal Cannonball takes out Dichter. Second and 11, Grin. Gets to the outside, 1st and goal, Mullins. Stopped, 2nd goal, Cannonball. Stopped, Grin. Punches it in, Dyerwood takes the lead. Shayera in for his 3rd sack. Cannonball. Can't get it. 3rd and inches. Grin. Gets the first just barely. Mullins spins. Jukes to the outside. Stopped at the goal line. And Cannonball punches it in. Becca Jr. in for a sack, his 9th in the season. Master swings it out to here. Probably here has got to be the most underrated, least talked about greatest college player of all time. Like top 5 fantasy points all time. Just gonna chew up the clock. We'll take it. Lost to the Brutes in the regular season. And Mullins punches it in on the last play. Dyerwood advances. That's only our 2nd playoff win ever. All right, so Psychonauts and Dyerwood out west, and then the Trees, and the winner of this one, the Bruins and Panthers. Kind of a speed versus strength game. Kahir runs right, throws left, Egbert with a catch, 1st down. Decent run. Yeah, and that was the farewell game for Dichter. Move on to the pros. The holy roller. Breaking tackles, first down. Panthers jumped out to the early lead though, 1-0. Christian sacked by Snap Trap. 3rd and long. Complete, but not enough. Back to the Panthers. Timothy gets a couple. Kahir sacked by Randall. Takina on 3rd and 9 just barely gets it. Egbert with a catch, but Telper, the big monster on the outside, takes him out. And a completion to Kahir. Panthers up 2-0. Sonia missing him out. Oh, but Asmar in off the bench with a sack. Kahir. First down, Takina. Shaking and baking. Asmar. Oh, dropped by Kahir in the end zone. Amber in with a sack. And ball back to the Bruins. They get to stop. Takina hits Kahir. Stopped at the goal line. Asmar sacked by Randall. Demothy stopped. 3rd and goal. Takina. Speedster to the outside. 3-0 Panthers. Yeah, I was going to say, Walrus, you're a little behind. You were still talking about the Dyerwood game. Zippy taken out by Jugog, the big monster, and Bader. Bader with a pick on the outside. Panthers looking tough. Timothy to Kahir, sets him up a 1st and goal. Takina to Kahir, 4-0 Panthers. Christian, nothing. Lasonia, 3rd and 7. Tough run by Lasonia. Got some nice blocking. So halftime, 4-0 Panthers. See if the Bruins can climb back in. Incomplete, 3rd and 6. Lasonia gets the first. Amber to the outside. 2nd goal, Christian stopped in the backfield. Sonia punches it in. Back to the Bruins. Christian, nice run. Ike taken out by Jugog, his 2nd injury caused. Jugog is just a monster. I keep saying he's the closest thing to Ice Heart. Third and 9. And a stop. Back to the Bruins. Christian, nice run. Snap trap taken out by Randall. 3rd and 6. Christian gets another first. Oh, but a pick by Kahir. I didn't even see who threw it. Going against the playbook. with that Karslane. Karslane. And complete to Kahir, 5-1. That's gonna do it. So the Speedy Panthers are going to advance to the east against the Trees. Panthers have one championship in their history. Good season, Walrus. Another playoff appearance. Randall had a big game. Kahir, though, nice game. Got a pick, 6 tackles. All right, that sets it up. What did I lose to? I got to look. I played them late in the season. Yeah, we lost to the Brutes by 2. I played the Psychonauts. Or was it? At least I thought I did. Yeah, 10-2. 10-2, they whooped our ass. See if we can get some revenge on that. We have got to take out Gatsby or Eric. It's our only hope. Gatsby with the first. That's a big play. Block to Eric. 1-0 Psychonauts. Made it look easy. Go Cannonball. Mullins. Nice run by Mullins. Cannonball. Grin for a few. Mullins 3rd and 5. And he spins out of it. 1st and goal. Cannonball up the middle. Tie game. Our only chance is to hopefully inflict a couple injuries. Key injuries. There's block. Attaboy Men Jr. Takes out block. Bringing Galloway. He's a blue. 70 SR. Sheara in with another sack. Sheara 44 on his career. That's a top 10, I think. And Psychonauts score. Oh, Mullins. Mullins. We can't afford turnovers. Hold on to the rock. And Psychonauts capitalize on it. 3-1. Ball back to Psychonauts. Can't let them get away. 4-1. Cannonball for a few. Grin. Mullins. I honestly think I like Mullins more than Ballista. He's just a unit. Strongest dude in college football, plus he's agile. Gatsby. Complete. Gonna do damage. Silpal taken out by Zed. Oh, that's a big difference maker. Cannonball. Goes for 8. Grin. Gets the first. Mullins. Fake to pass. Gets 1 yard. Grin, nothing. Back to the Psychonauts. Gonna be speeding it up here soon. What was that score? First time we met them, 10-2. We're the number 2 team in the conference, and they wiped the floor with us. Mullins ain't going nowhere. dump any one of these players in a heartbeat. Good man keeping Mullins. Six to 2. Whooping our ass. We needed an early injury to Gatsby or Eric. Early, one or the other. Cannonball, nothing. Grand, a couple. Mullins gets it in, down by 3. There you go, Men Jr. And a pick. Wavern Jr., the Nepo baby. Mullins punches it in, down 2. Kanosu, no. Galloway. Picked by Cannonball. Signs of life. Grin. No. Can't get it. Sheara taken out by Renfro. We lose this. That's a wrap on Sheara's career. Men in for a sack. Men Jr. 3 sacks in the game. But Psychonauts score again. Swing it out. Wavern. Look at the catch. Aleka Jr. will have a quiet game. Nice run by Mullins. Get it within 2. In the 4th quarter. I'd be asking for a miracle. Kanosu taken out by Mullins. 3rd and inches. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, man. Freaking Smurf. That guy's a freak. And a pick by Haas. Little salt in the wound. Ugh. Well, we played them better. Not great, but we played them better. They still put up 10 on us. We just scored a little bit more. 10 to 6. Psychonauts advancing to the championship. Mullins 341. Eric 233. 7 touchdowns. All right, Psychonauts representing the West. Trees and Panthers. Trees with a chance to go to their first ever chipper. Panthers have a trophy in their trophy case. You hush, Walrus. How dare you? That's tampering. There's violations for that. And a sack by Takina. Protein shakes. I don't think Mullins needs more protein shakes. Freaking 93 strength. That's gotta be true. I guarantee that. The weight room's better. Gase with a big catch. Trees up early, 1-0. Pass out to Rethik. Oh! One of the most brutal players in the league taken out by Jugog. Big injury. I'm going to end up glazing Jugog in the grave. Takina. First down. Demothy gets it to the goal line. Kahir punches it in. Panthers on the board. Second and 10. Steelbinder swings it out. Gase with a catch. First down. Egbert with a pick. Panthers with a chance to tie it up. Takina, second and 7. Complete. First down. First and goal. Demothy gets a wide open. Egbert 2-2. Panthers said, hang on a sec. Third and 4, Tobias goes deep and picked by Kahir. The Panthers have woke up. And it's a pick 6. 50 yards the other way. 2-0 Trees game turns into 3-2 Panthers. Summergrave. It's Gase. And Gase with a score, 3-3. Takina with a catch. Snap trapper, nothing. Gase with a catch, gets it to midfield. Panthers up by 1. Ooh, bad pass. Second and 10. Sundergrove. It's Gase. College's all-time leader in receptions. And he's still got his senior season to go. I don't know if anybody's ever going to touch Gase's reception number. Halftime, 4-4. Got a tight one in the East. Spot in the chipper on the line. Here tucks it and runs. Gets the first. Takina taken out by DeVay. That's going to bring in Asmar. Scores 5-4 Panthers. Rethick. Big catch by Rethick. Steelbinder goes to Rethick. Another first down. Tobias back to pass. Hits Gase for a few. Sundergrave hits Rethick. And he breaks 2 and scores 5-5. Wow. Rocket, nothing there though. Demothy. Complete, first down. Asmar on second and 8 hits Egbert for a few. Demothy runs for the first. Egbert with another big catch. First and goal. And Kahir with a catch. 6-5 Panthers. And a pick by Snap Trapper. Panthers looking for a little insurance. Asmar hits Egbert, and he's going to score. 2-score game. Snap Trapper in for a sack. Jugog in for a sack. And right back to the Panthers. Turned it on late. Demothy hits Snap Trap. jumper, and the Panthers up by 3. The swings in this game. Trees started out 2-0. Then it was score for score tie, and then the Panthers pull away. Yeah, it does seem like Cahir's been around a minute. Gase, catch and score. Trees down 2. Need a miracle, though. Snap Trapper with the catch. Asmar deep hits Egbert. That's probably do it. Not probably. It will. Up by 3. So the Panthers advance to the championship. They'll represent the East. Jugog, big game. 80 fantasy points, 80 pancakes. Need to nerd out really quick. Is that a record? There's pancakes. Where am I looking? No, Fenton once had 91. Good Lord. All right, let's take a look. Panthers. Let's give these teams their due really quick. Panthers won it, and they went to the championship year 1 and lost. Season 5, they went to so Panthers are championship, or we don't even want to be in the playoffs. And then let's see, Psychonauts. So championship, very first season under Good and Evil, went back. Next year lost, but as the Psychonauts, they're in their second playoff in 3 years. First ever championship appearance as the Psychonauts. That's the weirdest stat. Panthers been to the playoffs twice. Both times got to the championship. Other than that, they don't even bother. Eric, big play to start. Haas with a catch, first and goal. And Gatsby finds Haas. Easy peasy, 1-0 Psychonauts. Egbert, big catch. Timothy on the outside. He gets 6, Cahir. Sets him up a 3rd and 1. And Egbert catch and score. Panthers tie it up. Let's see if they can go score for score with the Psychonauts. Oh, Haas breaks one and goes 44 yards. You just are going to have to match points with the Psychonauts if you're the Panthers. They're probably putting up anywhere from 8 to 10. Takina, nothing. Back to the Psychonauts. Egbert, oh, one of the weapons for the Panthers taken out by Haas. It's going to bring in Asmar. Away, first down. Gatsby. The great Gatsby hits Haas. 3-1 Psychonauts. Second 8 stops. 3rd and 6. Takina to the outside. First down. I think it drives me nuts that Jugog wears like a tight end wide receiver number 87. My OCD is so stupid, the little things that make me crazy. The Panthers scored 2-3. Osu breaks free for a few. Galloway, nothing. Gatsby, nothing. Back to the Panthers. Chance to tie it up. Kahir with a catch. First down. Demity swings it out. Nothing. Takina. Stopped at the goal line. 3rd and goal. Asmar. And it's 3-3. Panthers giving them a fight. Oh, and there's one to the Smurf. Breaks free. 60-yard play. And Kanosu punches it in. 2 plays. Here with a big catch on the outside. Timothy, nothing. 2nd and 11. Takina stopped. 3rd and 7. Asmar. Bad pass. Back to the Psychonauts. Deep to Haas. Big catch. First down. Gatsby. Complete to the Smurf. Touchdown. Psychonauts with a little insurance right before half. 5-3 game. Psychonauts on pace for their double digits. Asmar hits Kahir. First down. Timothy. Takina. Panthers get it within 1. Moss with a catch. Oh, he fumbles. Panthers recover. Oh, but a pick the other way by Haas. Back-to-back turnovers. Galloway deep, hits Haas. Sets him up a 1st and goal. And Gatsby hits Eric. I will say, Panthers are playing them better than I thought they even would. 3rd and 8. Asmar tucks it and runs. Gets the first. Takina. Stopped. 3rd and 6. Asmar. Incomplete. Psychonauts. The great tandem of Gatsby and Eric playing in their final game together. They'll go into the same draft class together. It'd be some crazy shit if they wound up on the same pro team. Gatsby's ratings considerably lower than Eric's. I would imagine they're both probably going to be 1st-round picks. 3rd and 1, bad pass, back to the Psychonauts. Eric 1st down, Kanosu Jr. swings it out, and Eric scores up by 3. Still fighting, getting big chunk plays. Takina, good snap trapper. There's another score. They about need a miracle though. Couple quick turnovers. Nosu. Nope. Galloway dumps it into the ground. 3rd and 9. The great Gatsby sacked by Demothy. This one just play out. Asmar can't get the first. Gatsby. Oh, nothing. And Kanosu throws a pick to Takina. Had they scored on that last drive, they could be going for the tie right now. Oh, but a pick by the Smurf. Last play of the game, Kanosu swings it out to Haas, and that's a wrap. Congrats, Gundar. His Psychonauts win the championship. Eric, the MVP, the Smurf with a 353, a pick. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a clean sweep by the Western Conference. We win the cup, and we win the chipper. Good season by all. That was a fun season. Eric the Smurf leaves college with a chipper. Championship game MVP. Might be, could be the #1 pick. It's going to depend on who needs what. All right. Let's see. Ivory. Sorry, Sega. Ivory does not res. That's a heartbreaker. Halder, the chef, does not res. Kathleen. The tree from Melon Academy. Blaylock from the Psychonauts does not res. Cobblestone. Dane. Soon to be Blizzard Bay Berserkers. Gerhardt does not res. From Dark Valley. Hey, we didn't get spanked. 6 to 10s. We hung in there. Might just have to change the objectively stronger conference here pretty soon. Carbucket, he's dead. That was a goofy name to say. Knocking heads does not res. The Ivory one hurts. I was hoping Ivory would res. And that's it. Hey, be nice. My heart still hurts, Walrus. Be gentle. All right, our Hall of Famers, our new one, Sunno. Let's put him in the bright lights. There he is. Sunno, the newest member from the Brutes. And then we got Lennox. Now playing for the Shield in the pros. Looking like Aaron Rodgers. Look, he's even got a gray beard. Lennox from Seoul gets into the Hall of Fame. And that one I am just shocked. Wind. Probably one of the best players to come out of college as far as longevity. Wind gets into the Hall of Fame. The defensive award named after him. All right. Aggies up first. I know Tyler's not here. He's been busy. I am just going to keep his coach. I don't see anything down there he would change. His coach has been doing good, so we'll do a keep for Tyler. Barrel Gulch. And correct me if I'm wrong, Joe. I don't think a whole lot of this matters because once we convert the league, you guys will be able to fire and hire and however we're going to work all that out. So not a lot of weight on the coaches, I don't think, aside from just keeping or not keeping. Walrus says keep. Anzelic is not here. We're going to do a keep there. Good compatibility, passing. So we'll do a keep there for Anzelic. Sega, you're up. think Sega's still here. Oh, there you go. Keep. Stone Fist. Inter doesn't make the streams. We'll just do a keep on his coach for now. Duality. Blue's not here. Dodge Agility. What do we think here for Blue? Probably a keep. Definitely not the bear. We'll just do a keep. Midview. AI it. Ghost Town. AI it. Direwood. Yeah. Keep. Mellon Academy. Coach retired. Let's see. Forn. They like to pass it. Not great compatibility, but he does have the pass. Nope. Heavy run coach. Run coach. Guess it's going to be Twyla. Because Mellon's heavy passing. So we'll do Twyla for now. Psychonauts. I'm just going to do a keep on all the human coaches. And if they want to change once we convert. Cobblestone. That team now changed. We'll do Weeds, Durability, Tackle. Yeah, we'll give them Weeds. Castle. Joe says keep. Hell, Neva's not here. So we'll just do a keep. Primal, AI. Forsaken, AI. Dark Valley. I don't see anything better. So we'll keep TBs. Soul. We'll keep him for Fox. Briskwall, AI. Woodland, Mike. Yeah, we'll just do a keep. Living Flame. Pedro. Panthers. Championship appearance coach. Keep on that. Ironclad. Not here, but we'll do a keep for now. CIW. AI. Alright. Alright, there's the training events for the teams that didn't make it in. A few teams only got one. Duality only got one. Midview had 3. Castle had 3. Adley, Hornmar. Any blues in there? Yeah, Hornmar goes up to a 70 for Castle. Jacinth from Ghost Town. And Flynn. Ooh, the Aggies got 4. Matthew, Reed, Flynn, and William. Primal had 4 also. All right, first up, Aggies, 1 player to keep. Oof. This is why I hate when people aren't here. I'm pretty sure he would pick a Nissa, though. Does anybody feel strongly about Sung Hee? These are guys already on his team. Yeah, Anissa. I'm with Joe. Now, if it was free agency, that'd be a little different, but keep Anissa. Stonefist. One player to drop. So we'll AI that. Didn't get hit hard. Midview. One player to drop. Saki, Swati, Eli. So AI that. Mellon Academy. One player to keep. That's going to be Bata for sure. Psychonauts. One player to keep. Galloway, Block, and Silpaul. All right. I want assistance on this one. Do I just do AI? I could see him keeping damn near all three. Pretty close. I would vote. My vote would go to just letting the computer. Block and Silpaul are starters. Very close. Joe says AI. I say AI. Walrus says Silpaul. Keep Silpaul. Nope, that's the majority. All right, we're keeping Silpaul. Cobblestone. How hard they get hit. One player to drop, so not bad. Renfro will stay. Castle. Ison. One player to drop. So I got to make a choice between Godfrey or Ayana. Both just completed their freshman season. While I wait for your answer, Joe, I'll be right back. Drop Ayana. Okay. Hell. One player to keep. Tally. Chicken Wings and Jukdar. So I would lean here because that's the rename he used was for Chicken Wings, but Jukdar's pretty good too. I'm not sure what Neva would do here. That's a 66, 67, and 68. Two seniors and a sophomore. I need help on this one too. That's what I was thinking. If he used his rename there, I would guess that's who he'd keep. Yeah, we'll just do Chicken Wings. Okay, Primal. Iden, Emery's, Parinthia. One player to drop. Forsaken. One player to keep. Birchsap, Kieran, and Hellrun. I think Kieran's going to be on the market. because they're going to keep birch sap. Dark Valley. TB, if you're here, I know you said you were going to try and make it. I'll give you a few seconds. I don't think you're here. One player to drop. And knowing TB, it's not going to be Gorgo. Gorgo's awesome. But TB needs blockers too, so I'd be leaning towards dropping Yareth for TB. Yeah, I'm going to do a drop on Yareth. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I know it's not Gorgo, and TB needs blockers. So we'll do Yareth for the drop. Soul, one player to keep. That's Puffin. That's easy. Rashika. Rashika is going to be on the market. Man, Puffin's a freak. So keeping Puffin, that's a big loss. Rashika. Briskwall, one player to drop. It's not going to be Doombringer. Living Flame, one player to drop. Dragon Battler, Hellstrike, Spiceland, so it won't be Spice. Hellstrike's a starter. I'm pretty certain somebody remind me, if I do the AI, it's going to be Dragon Battler anyways, right? It wouldn't be Hellstrike. No, he's got higher in both, so let's just drop Dragon Battler. Panthers, one player to drop. Hem, Snap Trapper, and Jugog. That's easy. Two starters, a non-starter. Look at that. Look at that block. Not super strong, but man, durable, brutal. Look at that block. Just a unit. So we'll drop Hem. CIW, one player to keep. Kolfson, Kaleholt, Haltok. So that's an AI. All right, Dark Valley up first. Let's see here. They don't take Celestials. Satyrs and Illithids, yes. No Satyrs, Illithids. So, Sung Hee heading over to Dark Valley. Aggies. Well, there's a name. Boy, if there was ever a name for the Aggies, Greg, going to the Aggies. CIW. Gotta have 65 brutality. There it is. Haltok. Gonna go to CIW. Hell University. There's the speed. Speed or undead. So they're going to get Rashika. He's got the speed. Rashika goes to hell. Soul University. Avian, Satyr, and Null. I don't think any of those qualify. Avian, Satyr, Null. Nope. So that's a skip for Soul. Oh, that's right. Haltok. That's right. I didn't even pick up on that. So skip for Soul. Direwood. I just realized I didn't even have to make a decision. I like that. Let's see. Gotta have. There's some brutality there. I like it. Not a real talented player, but we'll take it. Deandra. Wow, all three qualified. Hmm. Actually, I think I'm gonna take him. Might need that. There's some passing there, which is rare. I'm gonna take him. All right, Stonefist. None of that applies. That's a skip for Stonefist. Melon Academy. We got a Satyr, a Goblin, and a Fiend. Satyr, yeah. Fiend, no. Goblin, yeah. So Satyr and Goblin. So Dragon Battler it is. Going to Melon. Psychonauts. Galloway was already there. I get one passer about every 5-6 seasons. Maybe Wavern will catch more than 3 balls before he leaves college. My vote's going to be Galloway because he was already there, but Regarius is actually talented. So let's go ahead for whoever's here. Let's vote on this. Kieran's no slouch either, but this is the worst stream for a bad turnout. You're not helping Walrus? Flip a coin? All right, if it's that tight, then we'll give him the guy he already had. We'll go Galloway. There we go. All right, Living Flame, a Knoll, an Illithid, a Drow. Allow Drow? No. Drow, Illithid, Knoll. All three are no's. That's a skip. Barrel Gulch, you're up. Hey, you can bring in Kieran. Wait, do you allow Fiends? No. That's a skip by Barrel Gulch. Got to bring in some Fiends over there. So that's a skip. Duality. You got to be a variant. Rogue is not. Swatty is not. Tally is. So Tally's going to go to Duality. Midview. Let's see. We got a Knoll Celestial and a Kongan. Nope. 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 None of them are food names. CGSU. All right, so for Ann's, Halfling, Drow, Fiend. Drow, Fiend, no Halfling. So Drow and Fiend. So these two here. What do we think here for Ann's? Yareth or Kieran? I was wondering why you were saying yes. The chef hater. Hone your Anzelic mindset. Who would he take here? Walrus says Yareth. I'm leaning towards Yareth too. Yeah. Okay, Yareth to Anzelic. Primal. What is it? I always forget. Is it 50 or 55? 50 tackle. Nope. Yep and yep. Illithids are a yep. Fiends are a yep. So we'll go to this guy. Kale Holt going to Primal. Castle, you're up. Boy, Iden and Ryan. None? Joe says skip. I can never remember yours. It's like 45s. Is that right? Or a combination of that if one's just slightly below. Skip. Cobblestone. Halflings. They take halflings and gnomes. So Regarius going to... And I can't remember. Actually, let me double check the new owners. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying to find his, if I can find it. I don't want to hold this up too long. He hasn't officially taken over the team yet. Oh, band. Avian, Basset, Celestial, Halflings, Goblins, Orcs, and Trolls. So he allows gnomes. So yeah, there we go. Ghost Town, gotta be an animal. There you go, Juktar. Wait, Satyr? Yeah, Satyr applies too. Joe, I'll let you pick that one. Skullcut or Juktar for Luke's team. Walrus really likes my boy Mullins. Juktar, okay. Underground, Sega. You want Deandra? Deandra going to underground. All right, Ironclad. I got to look up theirs. Satyr, Celestial, Null. Null, Celestial, Satyr. That's a yes across the board. So it's a yes across the board, so we're just going to AI it. Antioch. Let's see. Fiend, Illithid, Null. Illithid. So Ryan going to Antioch. Woodland. Let's see. Kongan, Satyr, Fiend. No, no, no. That's a skip by Woodland. Briskwall. That's 3 skip. That's a, yeah. Skip by Briskwall. Forsaken. I guess Hellrun's coming back. That's where he was, right? Yep. Dark Valley. Halfling, Celestial, Fiend. So the Fiend it is. Kieran going to Dark Valley. Aggies. Flops, Skullcut, and Swatty. No generic names there, so that's a skip. CIW, Brutality. Ayana. Ayana it is. Hell University. There's an undead right there. Hiding the undead going to hell. Oh, was he on Dark Valley? My brain is mush at this point. By the time I get to the end of a stream, working all day, getting up at 5:30 in the morning, like my brain is just nuked right now. All right, Aiden goes to hell. Soul. What do we got? A human, a satyr, a goblin. Yes, no. Where's goblin at? No, so the human. Where am I looking? Flops. It's going to soul. Direwood. Junk, junk. Swatty qualifies. Did I get rid of goblins? No. Swatty, gonna be a junior. Sure. We'll throw you on. I don't think you're ever gonna play. Stonefist, that's 2 no's. Melon Academy. Skullcut was on Melon, yeah. Skullcut back to Melon. And Psychonauts, do they take halflings? They do. Psychonauts are gonna bring in Rogue. All right, that's it. So the biggest pickup was Soul, bringing in Rashika. Big addition. Regarius, Galloway, Dragon Baller, Sung Hee, Primal. Oh, wait, no. I was reading them backwards. Mush brain. Hell brings in Rashika. That's right. All right, there's all the off-season. All right, dudes. That's a wrap. The last OG Brutal Ball stream. Season 11 champs are the Psychonauts. Thanks for hanging out, dudes. Thanks for making it fun. Hopefully we'll be back to normal now. See you in Brutal Ball 2 for Season 12. Have a good night, guys.